Hey, welcome back. Glad you're still with me. It's actually early tonight. It's only about 10:30 p.m. What the heck am I doing? I should be working out, right? Well, luckily, didn't have much to do. I had a 35-minute run and an hour bike. So I got done pretty darn early. My wife had an awesome dinner made for me. And so I'm quite happy that I'm done and over with. But you know what? I think I'm going to head to bed early. I think I need it, and I think I deserved it. The run tonight was surprisingly good. You know, last night I had a tough run, and today, not that bad. I did the Serena Williams workout on my iPhone. She's got, I don't know if any of you know about this, on the, if you have an iPhone or an iPad or an iTouch, not an iPad, but an iTouch, you can download workout tunes. They're actually interactive workouts, kind of interactive, but you start doing the workout and then Serena Williams comes on and motivates you and tells you what to do next. I use that and another one for my speed workouts. And I haven't done this like in a year, and I'll tell you what, it felt great. I did basically 3 4-minute fast sets in that 35 minutes, and I was happy. I was very, very happy. No pain, nothing whatsoever. Hard in the cardio, but I was happy with that. The bike, however, I got home on the stationary bike, and I got up there, and about halfway through, my legs, my calves were cramping like crazy. So obviously I didn't hydrate enough, and I will, you know, it's pretty much 2 nights in a row I've cramped up pretty heavily on the bike, so I know what to do next time. I'm just being stupid. I need some more electrolytes. I need to hydrate a lot more during my run, after my run. See, what I'm doing is I'm doing my run and then coming back home and immediately jumping on the bike, which is good training. I mean, it's kind of like a duathlon training, but I need to be smarter about my hydration and stuff. I had an interesting comment come across to me just today asking me about how I get all of my energy, and they want to start an exercise regime, but they're exhausted, they have no motivation. Where do I get it from? What do I suggest? Wow, if you've watched my past few nights, I don't look like I have much energy, do I? But that's usually because I come home, do the workouts, and I'm pretty tired. The one thing I have to say is, if you've been on a diet and for instance, you're on the Atkins diet where you've cut all carbs out of your diet, I'm on board saying that is not a good diet to be on, because carbs, and I've learned this only because I've started running, carbs are your energy source. Your body craves carbs. That's what gives you energy. So another reason might be is, for instance, if you don't plan your meals out during the day. I've learned to maybe, instead of 3 big meals, I'll have like 5 meals during the day. I just kind of split it up in snacks and stuff like that. So by the time you get home from work and you go to do your workout, your body isn't 100% depleted. It still has a little something to keep you going. So that's a good thing. Do not get into drinking coffee before you go out. It's not a good thing. Or Red Bull or Mountain Dew or anything like that. Do not fall for any of these false energy drinks. Well, they're not false energy drinks. They are energy drinks, but not good energy. So eat your carbs, but eat healthy carbs. There's a big difference, and you might want to Google it to find out what's healthy and what's not when it comes to carbs, because there's a huge difference. Let's see, I'm looking at my notes. I use notes. You found that out last night when I mentioned that. Oh, I wanted to show you something here. Somebody asked me, I do all these night runs. How do I do it safely? Well, it's not 100% safe, but for instance, on the back of my visor, I clip on a little light here, and you can buy these at running stores, and you turn it on. Here, I'll put it on my front. I'll look a little goofy. And it's got a couple different patterns and such. So that's good for people approaching you from the back. From the front, I have a couple options. I have a little light. You can pick it up like at a Gander Mountain, or maybe a Dick's Sporting Goods, or Outdoor World. It's made for your cap. It attaches right on your cap. It's very thin, streamlined. You just click the button and it turns on, so you can see where you're going at night. It's kind of cool. The only problem with those is the batteries it takes, they deplete very quickly. So I upgraded. I upgraded to a little headlamp, like so. This looks so geeky, doesn't it? But I'll tell you what, it's got a couple different settings. I don't use that red light, but then it's got a bright light and it's got an even brighter light. So this thing I can really see when I'm running and I'm going out at night. It's actually very good, and I highly suggest it if you guys are interested in night running. And my wife, actually this is a birthday present or Christmas present from a good friend of mine. And this is actually very, very good too. I use it sometimes, and lately I've been clipping it to the back of my wife's jersey when she goes out running. It's just this little thin little device, and you just click it and it turns on and it blinks, and it's got a magnet. So you put one magnet on one side of your shirts, and on the other side, obviously that goes on the outside of the shirts so everybody can see you. Duh. Anyways, so there's some options for night running. And of course, on the back of my running shoes, most shoes actually have reflective tape. And I have my road ID, which of course has all my ID on it. And on my ankle, it's very reflective as well. So cars can see you coming. The problem is, are the cars paying attention? That's the biggest problem. And never assume that a car sees you at night. Always assume that they don't see you. Even if they're sitting in an entranceway and you approach, let's say you're running down the sidewalk and you approach and it looks like they stop for you, do not assume. My suggestion is either stop, or even better yet, go behind the car, make sure it's safe to cross, and then just never assume anything when you're out running. It's not a good thing. Tomorrow, Friday, it's not going to be so bad. I have 2 runs and a swim. One run with my wife and one run solo, and then a swim. The swim will feel pretty good. It'll loosen my legs up a little bit. Tonight I'm going to hit the foam roller. I'm really not sore after today and yesterday, but my legs do need a little massage, so the foam roller should work all that out, and I should be good to go tomorrow. So I'll see you guys back here in about 24 hours. See ya.